when I'm out with my friends, I try to keep my phone inside my bag. So unless it's like for something urgent, I wouldn't check my phone. Yeah, so like when I'm out with my friends, I try to keep my phone inside my bag. So unless it's like for something urgent, I wouldn't check my phone.
I try to go out more often with my friends. Then when I'm with them, I try not to use my phone.
Yes, I have. Just last weekend, decided that I wanted to shut off for like a whole day on the weekend. So I didn't use my phone for a full day. Yeah, I made it a conscious effort to just put away my phone and ignore like all notifications and everything, to just focus on mostly getting back sleep, priority, and then also to go about and do like run my errands and stuff like that, but without being distracted. Yeah, I think it worked out quite well that day. I didn't use my phone. At the start, probably I was a bit worried that maybe I will be tempted to use my phone, because it's like a reflex thing also. You see a notification and you just like, okay, you want to check. But that day I just really ignored everything, and I think at the end of the day when I was thinking back, it actually felt quite good that I ignored everyone. And I think it didn't really make as much as an impact as I thought it would, so I think it really helped, like in what's the word, being more mindful about like my habits and everything like that. Like after a while you will also notice that you tend to reach for your phone quite often, and to make it a habit to not do is also a conscious effort, but in turn I think it really felt like I could do it, and it felt like it was quite good.
It's like liberating, right?
Yeah.
I have been a little bit more conscious about how I manage the time I use looking at screens or digital devices. During social interactions such as like meal times or just like gatherings, hanging out with family and friends, I try not to look at my phone unless I know that it's something urgent or I'm expecting an important call or message. Yeah, apart from that, I try not to look at my phone. I think like the biggest difference is that I don't rely, or I'm not like stuck to my phone. Like if I want to watch something to like put myself to sleep, I would like watch the TV, like something on the TV, and then turn off the TV and then go to bed, rather than be lying in bed for an hour just looking at my phone at an uncomfortable, in an uncomfortable position or awkward angle. In the first sleep experience test, I did mention that I wanted to try incorporating maybe like 15 minutes to half an hour of reading into like my sleep routine. So far I have gathered the reading materials that I need.
Notification from your game app and other apps, right? Facebook, Instagram, all these I'll ignore.
Yeah, more conscious of doing maybe like with my friends, and try not to like use my phone. And then also before I sleep, my screen time usage is much lesser as before.
Yeah, I realized when I go out with my friend, I use my phone less and I engage in more conversation with them.
Yes, I have decided to use less of my phone.
One thing that I realized was that before sleeping, I would try to just limit the amount of time that I surf maybe Instagram, for example, from 15 minutes to about 5 minutes. Then I put it down and then try to sleep. Then while traveling, I also try to take out my Kindle to read instead of using phone to play games or even surf social media sites. Yes, and then maybe another example would be at dinner places, I will also try to not use my phone as much, and then try to engage in conversations with family members or even friends and then only after the whole event is over, then take out the phone to check whether there are any messages that I need to reply to. But of course that's for non-urgent cases.
And then also I made this eye mask where I use it before I go to sleep. So it helps me to put down my phone earlier and I won't feel like reaching out for it again after.
I also tried making the DIY eye mask and I tried sleeping with it for a few days.
I think the most beneficial one was like when I don't check my phone when I'm with my friends, then we can actually have like a deeper conversation.
I felt more focused at work because maybe I'm using less of my phone, so it helps me to perform better. I think I'm less distracted by the phone now. I have more control of myself and have the lesser urge to use my phone.
It gives me better quality of sleep.
In the past, I will always fall into the rabbit hole of the YouTube world or the Instagram world. So when we always say that we want to use 15 minutes, we'll actually eventually be using the phone for half an hour to even an hour. So actually this decreased the amount of sleep that I have. I am using much lesser phone, and then it actually helps me sleep more and have a better quality of sleep. So the next day when I do my work or I go out for physical activities, I feel more energetic and awake, and it makes me feel like I can perform much better.
It was not difficult to make, it was actually quite easy to make.
It was quite useful because for me at home I don't really have like a very good kind of, I don't really have my curtain closed most of the time, so sometimes it's just easier to just wear a mask, so in the day, and my bed is just beside the window, so I think eye mask really helps to help me sleep well also, so that I don't like wake up so often in between.
Of course.
Yes, I think it is quite fun.
I used to study psychology for certain modules, so I do understand the Maslow hierarchy of needs. So this involvement of humans technology have created a new needs to handle, which is not addressed on the Maslow hierarchy, which now that I know after learning from you, I felt that this is something new that we can incorporate into needs for a more balanced lifestyle.
Of course.
Yes, I think it is important to maintain the social interaction with people and reduce our screen time usage.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I would.
Yes, for sure. I think in a way sometimes we also forget that like certain things that we do, like using our phone, the simple things that we do, we don't realize how much of an impact it does have on our daily lives and on our well-being as well, until you really are aware of it, then I think making a conscious effort to try to improve your lifestyle in a way, to get back to like basic needs such as your sleep or balanced diet or stuff like that. I think it really helps into fulfilling like this whole idea.
Yes, I think that it's a good practice to adopt.
Yes, of course, it's a very important, vital thing in order for someone to feel better and then to be better in terms of the health, physically, emotionally and whatsoever. So if one layer is actually missing, then the whole pyramid is actually not a very stable structure. So actually all parts of these things will actually all sum up and add up and make someone feel better and perform better.